Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. Last time, our homesick heroes headed to the home of the unholy, from the heights of the high realms to the hollow holes of hell. Here they stand, ready, some finding fortress and fortitude to fight their greatest foe, and one finding a fearful friend full of fury. Kasros, mask mandating malevolence, made mark at the mirrored sphere, standing solidly in the center of the cavern.
Awesome alliteration.
Thank you. So,
A superb soliloquy.
it all hit me right before we jumped on. You guys are all set up and you're spread about, and you had noticed that the wizard, or whatever it was, the vizier, that was his name, had just been there. And now you've made all these marks, you've hidden, and you heard there was something coming. And a voice, not echoing through the chamber, but echoing in your very brains. You hear, "Damn it! You're gonna ruin everything!"
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Echoing our brains, huh?
yep. And from almost nowhere, in front of, so there's Castros next to the sphere, and then Dane, you're up, kind of doing your stone hide thing. All of a sudden, the wizard appears, and he does not look happy. He's staring down that devil mask wearing Castros, and he says, "You should have never come here. This is completely unacceptable."
Let me save 1 sec.
Well, you're wearing the demon mask, so you're probably just angry.
I sure am, you're right.
Yes. So he, the first thing he does
This
is actually,
unacceptable.
Castros, you
Your face is
hear
unacceptable.
his word. You hear his words like booming in your ears, almost like a thaumaturgy just echoing, like, "You stupid, foolish mortal! How dare you! I have already begun my ascension. You shall not. You shall not leave here." And through all that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
19. I do believe that saves.
It's funny pretending, but yeah.
It does save, yes. So he's like, "What?" He looks at you like, "What? How?" Now, here's your opportunity.
Okay, I cast Sunbeam in his face.
Okay.
Let's see, to cast... 18 to cast. / hit, I guess.
That hits.
Yeah, alright. Let me just roll this online. No, sir. It is you who will not leave here. And he takes... Oh, wait, I got advantage on stuff, don't I?
Oh, I have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Sure do. I roll... He takes 30.
Hold on, let me do my Constitution save, which is... Oh, yeah, he fails.
Alright. 30 damage, and he's blinded.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's coming right out the gates.
Sure is. I'm not exactly happy, and if this is the guy that stands between me and this orb, he kind of has to die.
Well, he's not between the two. I mean, the orb is between you
He's
and
trying
him.
to stop me. That's
Yes.
in the way. in between me
Exactly.
and the orb. So,
All right. So he is blinded, huh?
sure is.
Nice. All
I don't
right.
know for how long, it just says he's blinded.
Let's see. Bright light, 30-foot radius. It doesn't say. Oh, blinded until next turn. There it is.
Ah.
So he is currently blind. Everyone else, did you want to roll initiative?
Absolutely.
All right, give me some initiative. Though, Castros, you're gonna go in at the top, so I'm just gonna go ahead because you already went and put you in as like 30.
Ray got 14.
Okay.
22.
Dane got 19.
Nice. All right, let me just do a quick sort here, and boom. All right, Alpha, it is you, and you are currently. You were hiding off being like a statue far to the side, like on the exterior wall last time, if you don't recall.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about how to go about this. Like, how bad this guy could potentially be.
Oh, he a bad dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He did just get blinded pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. But I'm more thinking about the fact he's blind until next turn, right? Or including next turn.
Yes. Until his next turn.
Okay, so we have to take advantage of this while we can.
Yes.
I'm thinking Alpha might go all out to try and incapacitate as quickly and efficiently as possible to stop him from escaping again.
Okay. Let me look. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage automatically because he's blind.
All right. Now I just need to find out about where are I can't find my stupid bracers in the file
Oh.
for him.
Oh, I can send you that. Oh, you're gonna jump right in with those, huh? Jeez.
I don't know. Like I'm debating. What do you guys think? Like, Bane?
I don't know. Hit him hard, hit him fast.
That's the hardest and fastest I can hit is with those. Try and do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, I would.
I
I would
mean,
definitely try.
We haven't used them yet,
oh
so
yeah.
the only
Go
downside
ahead
is
and
well, because the only downside is if I do it now, I have to like really balance it out. Like,
yes. Well, if you want to do it, roll for it. I don't want to make this combat take forever.
all right,
I'm gonna keep things rolling. Like you guys react quickly to whatever's going on.
yeah. All right, well, we're going to pull out all the stops then. Dolph has been sitting there, and as the wizard reacts back in pain, you just see the bracers that he had on his arms fall to the ground, and he jumps in like a blinding speed of light, just zoom.
It's
And
Fryovision.
yeah, so that's just a normal attack roll, right? Two of them.
It is. Let's see. So first, roll me a 1d4.
1d4. And that is. That's a 3.
All right. So now you have 4 additional points of dex, and you will have 3 levels of exhaustion applied at the end of your turn. You now need to roll 2d10.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so you take 15 damage at the end of this, just from your body moving that fast.
Okay.
All right. So, you now have haste, which means you have the additional action. You need to roll all of your attack actions.
All right.
So whatever your total of punches would be.
And I have an additional action on top of that.
Correct.
So if I do one attack with the fist, it'd be 3. A second normal
And it all has
attack. Hmm?
Yeah, it's all the same attack. Whatever you're doing, it's all actions are the same attack. So you sum everything up.
All right. So we have 3, 6, 9.
And you can blow your key on this to do your flurry of blows if you need to.
All right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 12 E8 plus, let's see here, 12. It's a standard damage calculation. 60.
Okay. So you run over to this guy blindingly fast, and you do a 120 damage in a single blow. Just boom.
Jesus.
Right to him. And I believe there's one other thing. Oh, and he is knocked back, so you can roll to another 1d10. Six, so he is knocked back 7 feet from where he was. You hit him so hard that his body physically flew backwards 7 feet.
All right. At the cost of that, taking 15 damage, and at where's my exhaustion? Is level.
But this, yeah, level 3 exhaustion. So make sure to note that.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yes,
So attack roll.
and your speed is halved. And yeah,
And speed
and
is
you're
halved.
moving
Oh,
it.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
only moving 42 feet. And
Yes.
the positive, I have advantage on saving throws, so now I just have regular saving throws. Oh no,
Yes.
Sorry, no, I
So-
have disadvantage but proficiency. To make sure I get that right.
Oh. But whatever. All right, so you just did that. He is blinded and knocked back. Dane, you are at the back of the room, standing under the old one, hidden in the rock face. You are currently probably like 30 feet from the dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will move my regular movement, which is I think what 20.
Okay, so you get within 10 feet of him.
Actually, wait a minute. No. I'm just gonna move like. Actually, first up, what I'm gonna do is I will cast firebolt at him.
Okay. You have advantage against him currently.
I don't think I need it. It's 28 to hit.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's see. It's 21 fire damage.
Wow. Okay.
All right, and then second attack, I will throw my axe at him.
Okay.
Ooh, not anywhere near as good. I had one really good roll, and that one was not. Let's see. I think that's only.
Well, we have advantage on him, remember? He's still
Oh,
blind.
that's
You have
right.
enough for damage.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for that.
True, not for damage. For attack.
Advantage. Yeah.
I rolled the exact same number twice in a row. Jeez. That's stinking hilarious. So my axe is +3 to hit. Do I have to add, what? Do I add something to that? I can't remember. My strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
no,
So
the damage is your roll plus your strength and proficiency, right? I don't do a lot of this, your side of calculating stuff.
strength plus proficiency. Oh, okay. Well, that'd be +12
Maybe.
then.
Maybe I'm off. It's been a while since I've done melee fights like that.
I know. I was used to one thing, and then all right.
Wait, is it?
well,
Wait, damage is strength plus proficiency?
Maybe it's
Not-
not. No. To hit is your proficiency, and then your damage is your strength.
Okay.
Like if you're proficient in using the weapon, it helps you hit.
Right. So if it's just
But
my
your
strength,
damage. Yeah. So it's your roll for your damage plus your strength. That's what it is.
Okay. So that's 9 plus 5 is 14 to hit.
Okay. 14 to hit.
To hit. I rolled a 6.
Oh, you do not hit.
The axe itself is a +3.
Yeah, but you don't hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Well, I'll return the axe to my hand, and I will try for a third time. Um, 13 plus 5, 18.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, perfect. I'm all discombobulated now. So it's 1d12. That is. Second. I think that's 11 slashing.
All right.
And that is my turn.
And it is Ray's then. Ray, you did your hide in plain sight, covered yourself up, and are standing off to the side, nearly invisible.
Fun. I'm gonna do soul arrow.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. You say we got advantage on this, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need it, but I'm gonna use it in case I get a net. I'm near my companions. Does that mean I get 3 rolls?
No, just 2 rolls.
Alrighty, well, now I'm glad I got that advantage. Alrighty. 28.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Thank God for the advantage.
Yep.
Right.
Alrighty, time for me to calculate the damage for myself. Not bad.
How much damage did you take?
Hang on, figuring that out. $17 damage for myself.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it ain't. And I gotta get a pencil. Okay. And then for him, I gotta figure out how to calculate this again. Alrighty.
Well, it's just however many d8s plus your dex and
18d8
proficiency.
plus 10.
18d8 plus 10 is probably going to be around, like, I'm going to guess 80.
98 damage.
98 damage. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh boy. You just, wow. I mean, he's not dead, but he is so freaking hurt. Like, I'm just as a ratio. I want to just real quick. See as a percentage of life how much you have done in this single round. Um. Uh. Jeez. Oops. Oh, I did that wrong. Math is hard.
Right.
I gotta do it right. You have done like 77% of his health in damage in a single round.
Cool, because I got an extra attack, so I'm gonna shoot him again.
Oh my god. Alright.
Come
Here we
and
go.
27.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Yep, alrighty. Roll for a random arrow.
Cannonball, cannonball.
Ben's like, no!
No, there is
Give him
Then
a
he'll
chance
be
to do
dead.
something.
Alrighty, 85 or 1.
Well, 85 is
Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball.
Dryad's Kiss Arrow. Upon successful hit by this legendary arrow, the target is wrapped in vines and dragged into the earth. And number 1 is
Is that like an
Ice Arrow.
Is that like an insta-kill arrow?
Not quite, but it does a lot.
I'm gonna go with 85.
Okay, well, you don't need to roll damage, so what's going to happen here is you shoot with the arrow, and he's, weakened and on the ground, breathing heavily as these vines wrap around him and pull his body downward into the earth, and you feel like a slight tremor, and you feel like there is some kind of a great struggle occurring, and then all of a sudden a giant fist bursts out of the ground of solid rock, and the hand comes down and pulls out, and then you see a huge rockin' body of an earth elemental as it reaches back down into the earth and grabs the vizier out and tosses him back to the ground and is like, hey, we don't want this guy down here.
I knew it. That's awesome.
He couldn't let the wizard die immediately.
At least to move around out of it.
So then the earth elemental he just kind of looks at you guys around and like, it's really not cool for you guys to pollute the earth like this. I mean, we live here.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
And at that, he's like, uh-huh. And then looks over and catches, like, eyes with Castros. Castros, your devil eyes grow, and he is immediately drawn towards you.
Yes, join my army. Fight alongside me.
Oh no, he's going to try to smash you because he's an earth elemental. He hates the devilkin.
Opposite, got it.
Yeah. Like, he was totally cool with everything else, and then all of a sudden, when he saw you, he was like, oh no. This not cool.
You know you did bad when your DM has to pull literally another NPC out of the ground for y'all to fight.
You guys did exceptionally well. I'm very impressed. Like, the guy came in, like, just said a few words, and then you all just unloaded on him. Like, it's impressive.
I mean,
if
we don't, he wusses out and goes and teleports away. So
Yeah.
or he summons something really nice, and he still might. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. He's just very injured. Like, and you sucked him into the ground, but Yes, I did have to do something to make this interesting.
It's all good, Ben. We're good.
Thank
No.
you. All right.
When Ray thinks it's necessary, she can dish out more than just
Yes.
insults.
Which is good. All right. Well, that's a 26 to hit versus Casseros.
It sure does hit.
Awesome. And that is. Where's my 8s? There they are. That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 2 slam attacks, I see. And that is a nat 20 on the second one.
Oof.
Yeah,
You and your cursed dice.
11. So that's
More like blessed dice. Cursed for us, but blessed
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, exactly.
and that is 29 bludgeoning on the second hit.
Ouch.
Yeah, he really he like punts you with that. All right, and then the vizier starts to. You see him kind of roll over. He's breathing heavily. You can see this like rage almost filling him as he's turning red. He doesn't even stand up. It's almost like something is picking him up off the ground as he floats up into the air. And he's just like, this is completely unacceptable. So the first thing he does is... I have to see here. You guys completely changed up my entire approach to this. So.
When do we not?
Well, it is rare, but it at least is a lot of fun. I mean... So, first what he is going to do is he sees the rock golem as well. And a sphere of rippling energy bursts out from him, and it covers the entirety of the space. Let's see, 60-foot radius. So that's everything in here, and everyone has to make a Constitution saving throw. Even my rock golem. Who nat ones? Oh my god.
Oh no. They have good constitution.
Ray got a dirty 20.
Ooh, you save.
Ooh. Alpha has disadvantage. He got 9.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, and the save on this one is 19.
Ooh,
Jesus.
yeah.
Oh, my first roll would have been good.
I barely failed.
No, Ray barely passed.
Well, I
Ray
rolled
is
a
good.
1, and I rolled a 2.
Oh, geez.
Sounds about right for you.
Right?
Let me, this will just be easier. Rolling dice. So, everyone takes 29 necrotic damage. Except
What
for
about Ray?
Ray, you save, so it's half.
Alrighty.
But everyone else, so you take 14, but everyone else takes 29, and the Earth Elemental goes double, so he takes 58.
Oof.
I'm at 69 health.
Alright. Alright. So, alright, he gets up and does that, and he floats up and goes, "This is not the end yet," and starts. Let's see who's in the front. Oh, Castros. He's blaming you for like everything, even though everyone else is around you. It's because of the devil mask, I think. We'll call it that. And
You're not scared of me at all? Is the fear not factoring?
no, he's saved against it.
Damn.
He has a really high wisdom save. Oh yeah, you needed to roll that too.
Oh yeah, I did take damage, didn't
Yeah.
I? Haha. Wait. Yeah, that's a 17. It's gonna be really hard for me to fail that save, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. Well, that just means you maintain control and you don't go totally crazy.
Cool.
So I think he's gonna. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? He can either. I don't like him staying where he's at, so he is going to now. You see him blip out from where he is, and you don't see where he goes right then. He just kind of vanishes.
Mm.
But everyone hears him in their minds. I will get you. I will kill you all.
How pleasant.
So he's not gone. You just can't see him at the moment.
I hate it when they do that. Stinking sneaky wizards.
Well, it is. Let's see, Casros, it is your turn. You have the.
Trying to kill me.
Yeah, the earth elemental that attacked you is right next to you.
One moment.
How far down on health are you? You might want to heal.
Maybe. Maybe I do. Who knows?
And you remember, you are aggressively compelled.
I'm aware. Let's see, what will be the best course of action here? Okay. I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
You're inside.
Oh, you're right. Right. Darn it. I love that spell. I wish I could use it more often. I always forget about that. Okay. Change plans. Which spell to use? Which spell to use? Can I cast this in a higher spell slot? Let's find out. That's it, we're getting there.
Oh, while we're doing that, Dane, make a dex save.
What for?
I'll tell you. I'm filling time.
You know I'm not good on Dex. It's only an 11.
That's all you need. You narrowly step out of the way as a stalactite fell from the ceiling, and just you like sidestep as it crashes right behind you.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just filling time before we hear what's going on with this spell.
Okay. I got it. So, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam in a 5th level spell slot, meaning it now does 5d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And cast... Oh, I only cast... that's just a 10 to cast, actually.
Okay, so what are you doing with it? You're just illuminating, like, the area?
No, Moonbeam is a, like... It makes a giant, like, 5-foot
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're blasting the earth elemental with it.
Well, it's a vertical thing, so
Oh,
as long as they're inside of it, they take so much damage.
gotcha. Okay.
I don't know
All
if that
right. So
counts
you
or not then.
you call down the moonbeam upon him, and what are you doing in damage wise?
Oh, okay. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So let me make sure I bring this up correctly. Constitution is +5. He rolls 10.
Uh, he fails. So he
All right.
takes 24 radiant damage.
All right. You hear a, "Oh."
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I will wild shape into a roper.
Oh, geez. All right.
So I saw that in the arena, and that is a 17 to wild shape.
Oh, yeah. You're it. So you're now a roper standing there, flailing around. All right, Alpha.
My turn.
Only thing I can see is the earth elemental, so just going in to punch it.
Yep.
Do I still
Just
have
remember your
haste,
conditions.
or
No, your haste is only for the duration for that one attack.
all right? Then
So you're disadvantaged on attack rolls. Yeah.
I'll just do it without the key. Or maybe no, I'll do it with key. So let's do it here. 17, 22.
That.
I'm just going to do my normal 6-hit combo. 17, 22,
So no. Yes.
25. One of those was a
Yes.
nat 20, but I had to re-roll it to know. 20,
Yes.
24, and
Yes.
20. Okay, so 5 of them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we'll just go ahead and do this.
I've still hit at disadvantage. That's ridiculous.
I have a plus 10 to hit with my fists. So that is, let's just see here, we'll do 5d8 plus 25. So coming in and punching the earth elemental for 51 damage.
Nice.
Rubble.
On the double, you kill him.
Shh.
The elf is hurting, but he can still make gravel.
Apparently. All right, Dane. You
Okay.
stepped out of the way of that stalagmite or stalactite, and you didn't see where you just saw the vizier disappear, but then you heard his voice in your head, so you know he's not gone.
Yeah, but I don't know where he is at all.
You're the magic man.
I know.
Maybe a simple investigation is enough. Who knows?
I mean, I could try, I guess. I mean, does investigation take up the whole turn?
You have multiple actions. You could take an action to try to investigate or do something. Like you could do something, you could try to figure out what's going on. Did he use magic? Did he do something else? Like what's happening here?
All right, well, I'll try and do an investigation then. If I just know the general area where he's at, then that would be huge. All right, investigation.
Well, you know where he was.
Oh, well, that was a nat 20.
Oh, you can just be like, well, I can see him kind of out of the corner of my eye. He's like over there.
Okay. All right, so I see him out of the corner. Can I do anything else?
But you have, you have an action. You can do something.
Okay, is he actually that close to Casseros?
Yes. He's just outside of perception. Like Castros can't quite see him, but you caught him just like out of the corner of your eye.
All right, Well, I'm going to cast Fireball at him. And I'm just gonna, aim the fireball so it doesn't wash over Casseros.
All right. Well, go ahead and blast him.
Ooh, 28.
Yeah, well, that hits for sure. Is that a deck save?
Let me look real quick.
I believe it is. I'll look it up. But he rolls a 20 to save. So whatever that is. Yep, dexterity saving throw or take 8d6 fire damage.
Okay.
And half on a
All
save.
right.
Oh.
So he takes 4d6 fire damage or 14.
Takes 14.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Not awesome.
At least we know where he is now.
you hear. Yeah, you illuminate his position with fire, making him outlined for Ray, who now can see exactly where he's standing.
Cool. Is he still looking, close to death?
Oh yeah, he looks real bad.
Alrighty, then I won't bother another soul arrow on him. I'll just stick with regular. Well, random regular, but regular.
Yeah, regular for you.
Teleport arrow. You teleport into his face, and it explodes.
That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. That's either 50 or 72.
50 is the edible arrow. And 72 is the Worm Slayer. That does double damage to dragons. That's all.
Well, I don't want him accidentally eating it, so I guess, the Worm Slayer.
Yeah, so it just does regular damage to him.
Yep.
Ah, so he's not secretly a dragon
7.
from siphoning their souls.
No, he's
That
not.
was 7 damage for that one.
What if he was like the dragon?
Well, we know he's not because we kind of worked for the Dragon Grim Reaper.
Alright,
Yeah.
so that was 7 damage for that first one, and I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball. 28 or 36.
Buzzing or grapple hook.
What does the buzzing one has to do with
Is-
bees, right?
Yep. And the grapple hook grapples him.
Well,
Well,
I guess if we grapple him, he won't be able to leave. So I'm gonna go with the grapple arrow, I guess.
All right. You grapple him. He is now grappled to you, so it is stuck to him. He cannot escape, and you are holding him.
Fun. That was also
Yeah.
7 damage.
He turns to you and unleashes agonizing blasts in your direction. Just boom, boom, boom. And that is a 20 to hit, 25 to hit, 20 to hit, and 26 to hit.
Yeah, those all hit.
Those all hit? Alright, so that is... where's it at? 10, 2... That does a combined total of 25 damage as you get blasted with force damage. Just boom, 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 boom.
That's not as bad as I thought it would
And no, it's really
Yeah,
not.
it honestly wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
And make a Constitution check. Not a save, just a check.
Alrighty. Same either way for me. 18.
Yeah, you're still holding him. I just wanted to make sure.
His blast actually made you tighten your grip.
And you can see he's like he's really losing his cool. He isn't sure what to do, and he's feeling that he's reaching his end. Alright, I need to look up something really quick because I rarely have to deal with magic stuff.
Can't relate.
Oh, that is worthless. Okay. He is... Oh my god. These guys are not the easiest to play.
Huh.
I'm just not used to them. It's
Right.
difficult. Alright, so he's just going to... Yeah, he's just kind of losing his mind and gonna start blast. So I went in and I started blasting, and he's gonna start like unloading. So he did those 4 blasts at Ray, and then he's gonna do like 4 blasts at Casseros and then at Alpha because those are the close ones, or 2 at Alpha and 2 at Casseros. So the 2 at Casseros are 25 and 13 to hit.
The 25.
All right. That does 15 damage. And Alpha, the 2 at you are only 13 to hit and a nat 1.
He
So
blasts himself.
no, he blasts the sphere for 13 damage. Takes a big rock chunk goes flying out past you.
Aha. He thought he outsmarted me, but I outsmarted his outsmarting.
Nice.
You did. All right, he's there and he's held. Castros, it's all you.
Alright, first, I'll do a wisdom check to try and hold the moonbeam.
Isn't it-
Not great.
Why would you need to hold the moonbeam? The
The
elemental.
concentration.
The elemental's dead.
You never know when it comes in handy.
Huh?
That's a 5th level spell slot. I'm not wasting it. If I can hold it, I'll hold it. I only rolled an 8.
So it fizzles.
I'm assuming. And then... And the other check was a 26. So yeah, that one's fine.
You're maintaining your sanity. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you do now?
And I am a roper. And yeah, I guess I can do damage. This will probably hurt Ray.
Yeah, what's your reach, Al?
Before you do anything rash, I'd like you to know I am at 45 health, so...
It'll be fine, maybe. The tendril attack. Wait, multi-attack. Oh, 4 attacks with its tendrils, uses real, and makes 1 attack with its bite. Oof. The tendril attack has a reach of 50 feet.
Okay, well, you're good to reach anything and everything in the room.
Cool. I'm assuming that if I were to hit the Vizier right now, it would also hit Ray.
Well, it's not necessarily. I mean, you're making 4 attacks. Well, if you're using magic, I guess you could, but if you're just whipping a tendril out, you're reaching 50 feet straight to him, grabbing him, and pulling him back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
that's just you could just do a regular attack roll with plus
Not
7 to
roll.
hit.
Cool.
It's not
I'll
actually
just
near me.
attack him with the tendril.
Nice.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you whip out and smack him, and we'll just give you the grapple. So he is, because you nat 20, you immediately wrap your tendril around him. You do the damage and you have him grappled.
Okay. I'm gonna do the reel then, because I'll need to do another tendril attack. So it just brings it up closer to me.
Well, he's not that far away. I mean, I think you could take a bite out of him if you wanted.
Yeah. I can only make one bite attack anyways. The bite attack is a 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits. So yeah, you can do your 48 piercing damage.
Ooh, this
Bite
roper's
his
fun.
head off.
That's 15 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, you sink your teeth into him, and he is screaming in your mouth, just ah!
Is he up in the air now?
No, he's
think
being bit.
Well, yeah, but the ropers I always thought were like a big tree-like.
They're
Okay.
like a rock sticking out of the ground with tendrils.
How tall are they?
Let me see. It's a large monstrosity.
So it's like 15 feet tall.
So, I mean, where's the mouth on a roper? Is it at the
Within
bottom
the
or?
lower, it's at the bottom. It's within the lower, like he's probably a good 5-6 feet off the ground.
Okay, got it.
So you've got him held 5-6 feet off the ground, being bitten. Alpha, do you want to like try and shove him deeper in the mouth or
Yes.
something? You're
I'm
right
going
there.
to not burn any key on this one. Just progressively punch him and trying to shove him into the mouth.
Or you can do a. If you just want to do a strength check instead of an attack, I'll totally let you just like, use your force and momentum and like try and just like shove him deep inside so he gets chomped
I
even
was
harder.
thinking I'd do it like, was it Resident Evil 5 style, where the guy actually punches the boulder to make it roll harder? So just like,
I don't remember. I need to rewatch
Never
Resident
watched
Evil.
no,
that.
not a movie, the game.
The
yeah.
game. The game.
Oh.
Which is
Yeah.
like-
I haven't seen any Resident Evil 5 playthroughs in so long.
But that's what I was thinking,
I
like
wouldn't
just
know.
coming up behind and then just start punching him in the ass, trying to shove him in.
Okay, go for
All
it.
right.
You get advantage.
Okay,
on
so
this,
normal rolls.
even though you're
Okay, so
disadvantaged. Yeah, normal
it's a
rolls.
27, a 27, and a 14.
Yeah, those all hit.
Right. So
Well, yeah, I'll give you the
All right.
14.
then I punch him in the butt to try and shove him into the mouth for another 24 damage.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, he's pretty much pummeled. He's losing consciousness. Dane, you're across the room still.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, how much of him is sticking out of the mouth of the roper?
At this point, not much. Basically, his belt and legs.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've used my birthday nat 20.
Oh god.
Yeah,
He's
you
almost
haven't.
dead. I mean, but
Nope,
this
you're
is
still holding
humorous,
it. You might
but-
want to hold it a little longer, but go. I mean, whatever you want to do.
You say I might want to hold it onto it a little bit longer.
Yep, I've
I
done.
think it would probably be wasted at this point. I think he's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well then, I guess I won't.
We're literally just shoving him into the mouth of Castros like we did with the cube. Like, feed the Castros.
Right. I guess
Should be
I
our
can
strategy
try
for
and
most big
hit
fights,
him.
Just feed Castros.
Right.
Right?
I will just throw a firebolt at his feet.
Okay. Getting very Dante's Inferno vibes here.
Eh. Just getting caught in a crack. That is 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, well that hits.
That is 21 fire damage.
Oh god. Yeah, you singe his legs, and that whatever that was pushes him so completely into Casros's mouth because he was trying to like wiggle away from your fire that he just got himself deeper. That Castros just kind of swallows him, and you see his body disappear And Caspas, you don't feel him like wiggling around inside of you anymore.
Gross. But cool.
Oh, come on. It's not the first time you've had enemies stuck inside of you.
No, the way he had to describe it. But anyways. Okay, cool. He's dead.
Yes.
Ding dong,
Now.
the witch is dead.
You feel a different type of rumbling. It's like the air itself is vibrating. And there's no moonbeam, but everything goes blinding bright white. And everyone loses their vision just for a moment until it starts to clear. And though you are standing around where you were, you find yourself, Castos, D-Wild shaped, back in your normal form. Ray, you're exactly where you were. Dane, you're a couple feet further forward. Alpha, you're where you were at. And you see, standing next to you, is Theseus and his hound, Margaret, mouth agape, holding Jeremy. Everyone that was there when you were transported away is looking at you just like you had vanished and reappeared in a bright flash.
Yay!
Jeremy! Margaret! I immediately run over to them and just give Margaret the biggest hug.
She's shocked, just like, but I just saw you. This is what's happening.
It has been countless moons.
Like, oh. And she just kind of, you feel her just kind of melt under you, just like.
She goes
And-
boneless.
She goes, what?
Boneless. You know, just kind of the
Yeah, her leg pops up. Boing. And echoing throughout the cave, you suddenly hear another voice. A very strange voice. It's in kind of a light, uncommon accent, but speaking the common tongue. And you hear this, no, no, no. None of this is supposed to happen this way at all. What are we to do with you now? And from the top of the room, there's a single beam of light, almost like your moonbeam, that enters, and materializing from almost like glitter into it, you see what appears to be a relatively normal-looking human, though he's got kind of a smile with very, like, Austin Powers teeth, and his body is kind of slightly twisted and malformed, and as he takes a step forward towards you, you notice there's a bit of a limp as he moves, and he's carrying a cane in his hand that he leans upon. And he says, well now, you've really buggered this whole thing up, haven't you? So many plans over so many millennia. Tried to stop you, first by sending you back, then of course you took out my emissary and came back forward. Now I guess I have to deal with you myself.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm beat up. I can't do another fight right now. How about next Tuesday, dude?
He kind of snickers and he goes, oh, not at all there. Not at all.
Not at all. We're
And
not going
he
to fight,
just-
or
No, about the weight. So you see him lift up his staff, which shines in that light, and he brings it down onto the ground, at which point you all find yourselves on different pieces of rock floating in what looks like an astral plane type of setting, and he is standing before you, huge, almost 20 feet tall. And Ray, you are the closest to him. He seems particularly focused on you, as if it was you that did something that particularly angered him.
Uh-huh.
Ray.
Well, I mean, I haven't been exactly the nicest. I'm pretty unapologetic.
Excellent. So, everyone, please roll initiative.
Ah, come on, dude! Jesus.
Kessel's gone 18.
Alpha's 20.
Ray got a dirty 20.
Same with Alpha.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dane got a 3.
Alrighty. Let me do. He is. Now, we have also joining us Theseus and the Hound.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Maybe they'll actually do something for a change.
Yeah, they have been kind of not fun to be around. The Hound's good. I love the Hound. Theseus, you need work, buddy.
He is what he is. So,
A little brat.
yes, quite. The big guy standing before you. You see him pick up his cane and roll it with his thumb. Oh, dear Ray, I am very much going to enjoy this. As he swings, and one thing you notice as he gets close is he moves towards you, and every bit of exposed flesh shows signs of like torture. His skin is pale. There's masses of open sores and boils, and he looks like he's almost in a feverish sweat as he moves.
Gross.
So let's see. All right. He brings down his cane with a swing to strike you, and that is a. Oh wow, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits by about 11.
Well, it was unexpected.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. It was unexpected.
And that is, you take 27 force damage as he smacks it into you. And let's see. Oh, and then he comes down again for a second strike. And that is a 21 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that hits, and I'm gonna tell you I'm probably down now.
Don't worry. Once it gets to my turn, I have something up my sleeve that should help.
He does. Well, how many hit points do you have?
I have 18 left.
Oh, okay. That's funny because I rolled really poorly on this one, and he actually only does 16 force damage. I just had to
Only
check.
16.
But he hits you, and you like crumble down, and he looks around the battlefield and over to the sides. He sees Theseus and Dane, and out of each hand releases a single blast. And to Dane, that is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And to Theseus, that is a 26 to hit. So, oh, Alex has Theseus in the Hound's sheets, by the way, just so everyone knows. So, okay. So Dane, you get hit for 19 damage, and Theseus gets hit for 20. That is a force blast. And then Alpha, it is your turn.
I'm trying to find the right Theseus. Theseus, Hound of Theseus. Yes, I have. I only have found the Theseus start. I don't think I have the.
Oh, I'll get it for you real quick. Go ahead and do your turn, and I'll send you the Theseus's current
All right.
thing.
Oh gosh, I don't really have the ability to check and see if this cane is a magical staff. I'm not quite that smart. If I ask Dane to help me with something, can he check on my turn?
Are you going to hold your turn?
No,
Is that
I'm
what
just
you're
thinking
saying?
like just have Alpha phase out and then turn to Dane and say, Master Dwarf, is that cane magical? A magical staff?
So you're like stepping out of reality until you can deliver a message to him.
Kind of like his phasic thing that he does, where he kind of turns ethereal.
Yeah.
And then just checking from there.
Yep.
I mean, the problem is I'm very last in line, so I don't.
Yeah. Well, Alpha's kind of more just being defensive and preparatory right now, but he's looking for the best target. What he's kind of looking at. So asking about the stick.
Do you move? Do you try to move at all?
Um,
Or do you just yell it
I'm
at
gonna
him?
like yell it at him.
Okay, you yell at him and go
Yeah.
ethereal. Got it. All right, Ray, it's you. You are down, hurt, hard, bad. You have 2 hit points. You're basically on your knees in front of him.
Ray just had to step out real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll come back to Ray, and let's do Castros.
Cool. How close is everybody to each other?
Everyone is pretty far off. Let me bring up my measuring tool just to make this a little easier. Oh, it's a good 60 feet to the big bad guy, or to Ray from you.
Okay.
Maybe 70 to the big bad and 60 to Ray, actually, from where you're at.
Damn it. Okay, well... 60 to Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, How about this? If people were closer together, I'd be able to heal all of us, but that's not gonna happen. So, instead, how close would I be if I moved as close to Ray as I could from my, rock?
What's your
I
speed?
moved, 30.
30. So if you dashed, you could get all the way to Ray.
I don't want to dash.
Okay, you could get halfway there.
And now Ray and I are about 30 feet apart?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I was gonna do mass cure wounds and heal all of us, but we're too far apart, and Ray definitely needs healing, immediately. So,
And
If you heal
And
me,
you
then I
find-
can do full arrow again.
we're gonna do mass cure wounds and on the 2 of us, because we're close. Just barely. It's like a 30-foot... Wait, let me see. Wait, it's a 30-foot radius sphere, so it actually encompasses 60 feet total, doesn't it? It's 60 feet diameter.
Was it off of you?
It's the range of the spell is 60 feet, so I can center the
Oh.
spell at any point within range, and then it makes
Yeah.
a 30-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, wow. That's huge, yeah. So 60-foot diameter.
How big could that encompass people?
Well, it's not... I mean, you can't hit... You can only hit one person, basically, right now with it, no matter where you center it.
Well, but Ray and I are close enough to each other.
Yeah, you could center... Oh, yeah, you could do it between the 2 of you and get both of you.
We're really that far apart?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
well...
30 feet apart right now.
Okay, but
Since
how
you
far is
moved.
Alpha to me then?
Alpha is, let's see, since you've moved that far, he's 40 feet off.
Okay. So if I were to center it, like,
Bane is
there.
50 away. So that
If I were to
double
center
whatever
it
the
there,
thing says.
we get the three of us.
Double whatever it says. Don't
Hmm?
use it's double whatever it says.
Okay. But, okay, so Ray is how far from me?
30 feet.
30 feet. And Alpha's about 40.
Roughly.
If I were to center it kind of here, where this red thingy is,
Okay.
if I were to center it there, would a 60-foot diameter sphere be able to encompass all of us?
I don't believe so. Well, no, everyone's just slightly too far away.
Well, what about Alpha, Ray, and Castros?
If Alpha was closer, yes. Ray, I would give it to you, and Castros, definitely. So you can definitely get Ray and Castros, but I don't think there's a way to include Alpha where he's at. If he was closer by even, 10, 15 feet, I'd give it to you.
But he's ethereal anyway, so
There's no way I can position it so it gets three people.
Unless Alpha was down, no. There's no way to do it.
Okay.
just focus on yourself. Ray.
Okay, one sec. Okay. I'll just do that then. Almost dropped my dice. That's a 15 to cast.
Okay.
And let's see. So it does 3d8 plus spellcasting. And 18 doubled because of the moonstone. So 36 hit points back to rank casters.
Nice.
How many points? 36.
All right.
Ooh.
Theseus, time to make him shine.
Finally.
Thinking what I can do for here. The move.
Well, he can move from where he's at.
But basically, there's Theseus, Dane, and the Hound all together, right?
Well, Dane's on the far side. Theseus and the Hound are on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all on like different rocks floating in space.
I know.
Oh, I see now. The map actually loaded for me. Yay!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Theseus is like 70 feet from the big bad, and the Hound is a good 60 from Ray.
Okay. So Globe of Invulnerability would not work. Okay.
And Ray is back, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, good. Well, let's let Theseus do his thing, and then we'll do Ray.
All right. So Theseus musters, like, sees everything going. He only has one action, doesn't he? I only see. Oh, interesting. Thought he would have had more. So Theseus sees his companion come back from the brink of death, looks at the bad guy, and starts muttering an incantation, and a thin green ray springs from his fingertip as he points at him. And what do I do here? What do I have to roll? So I'm trying to think.
Are you trying
Yes.
to use Disintegrate? All right, so you roll a
Okay.
d20.
Oh God, 3.
Start with that. Yeah, so it's plus 11, which is makes it 14. So I don't believe that is going to that does not overcome his armor class. And
I
although
don't
does
think
that
it
matter
does.
with that? He
Yeah.
just casts it.
Then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well then, okay, which is, let me roll real quick. Ooh, he's gonna make that one. That's a 28.
Yeah. So I'm trying to read if a failed just does half damage or this is on a failed save.
Oh yeah. A creature targeted by this spell must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage. If the damage reduces the target to 0, it is disintegrated. So, that's a failed save. So on a successful
Doesn't say.
one, nope, it does. Yeah, I guess it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it just dodges out of the way. He unleashes it, and the big guy just
Oh,
kind of dodges
That
it.
was anticlimactic for that.
Only a little
Sorry.
bit.
All right, Ray.
Alrighty, this is gonna be a risk, but I know it's the best chance I got at doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna do Soul Arrow again.
Awesome. Roll to hit.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do math. 33.
Holy crap! Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty, let me do damage for myself first.
Oh.
You
That
be
spell would
patient.
not be good for the hound to do here. A 360-foot radius.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
That dealt 9 damage to myself,
Okay.
so not bad. And then time for the bulk of it for the monster. $79 damage.
Yeah, you pull back and release, and he just kind of. It's like he's getting, shot by an adult getting shot by a beanbag shotgun. Just boom, slams into him. You have another shot.
I do have another shot, you're right. That's only a 16 to hit, though.
Ooh, yeah, that does not hit. You pull back for a second shot, and it flies off into space.
Yep. Alrighty.
Okay, 1 second. So the Soul Arrow, he needs to make a saving throw
Oh, yeah, that's right.
because it's both piercing and psychic.
Ah, excellent.
If he fails the save, then he takes an additional half damage.
What's the save?
15.
Shoot, I don't have the
DC 15 intelligence save.
intelligence. Oh, he failed.
So, that was 79, so,
Plus another
some math,
39.
39 other damage.
Yep, 39 more damage.
Nice. Cool. As he's grabs his head. Oh. Awesome. Well, that was cool. All right.
Yeah. We need all the help we can get with this guy.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's have the hound next.
So, looking through this, if the hound were to shape change, according to the skill, he could go anything his DC or lower. So could he shape change his level or lower? So could he shape change into a DC 20 creature?
I don't believe that's
Well, I
how
mean,
it
it says here
works.
if he's seen
I-
it before. So as you assume a different form for the creation, the new form can be any creature with a challenge rating equal to your level or lower. It can't be a construct or undead. You must have seen the creature at least once.
I guess then, yeah, he could
Well,
technically.
It's
What?
well
I have to
because
go half.
because
I have to go
yours
third
is a
of my
bonus
wild
action.
shape.
This is a level 9
Schmuck.
spell. So it's like an actual super shape change instead of a regular shape change.
Yeah, then that's
But
it.
what would he?
You're
What
right.
would be something he'd seen before? With anything?
Well, he has seen a lot. I mean, he is basically, an immortal that has, lived in the woods, more or less. But he's been all over the world, so I don't know. I mean, he was with Theseus for a lot of that time, but I mean, he could become like it'd be funny to maybe
That's what I was
become like
thinking.
an
He can
ancient
go
dragon.
into an ancient brass dragon or an
Uh,
ancient white dragon.
Or a pit fiend. That might be fun.
They don't get any lair bonuses or anything.
I feel
There's
stiff.
no lair here.
I don't get to do cool stuff like this.
Yeah, you don't get lair bonuses on the shape
True,
change anyway.
but
You have
also
to
no
be in a
legendary
lair.
actions.
You don't get correct.
Fear aura, magic resistance.
You just have
magic
standard
weapons,
actions.
Bite, claw, mace, tail. That could be interesting. Oh no, dealer's choice. He's your technical NPC.
Who he is, I would say that he would probably
Brass or
dragon.
white? Brass. All right.
I'm thinking brass.
So on his turn, this is actual spell. It takes an action to do. You see the hound start shifting and morphing, and next to and near Theseus, where the hound once was, you see a towering ancient brass dragon.
And he
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so that's his action is
Oh, it's a
changing.
corgi. I like that. That's I love a key.
All right, Dane, it's your turn.
Wouldn't it be? Oh no, Castros is already gone, hasn't?
Yeah. No,
All
this
right.
is you.
Okay. All right. How far away am I from this guy?
You are, if I remember right, you're about 50 feet.
Okay, so it's
And
twice
don't
what I
forget,
measure,
Alpha
basically.
also asked you
Yes.
a question.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna move to the very edge of the rock here.
You find that you basically are floating. Like you could easily jump large distances or more or less fly.
Okay, I'm still Am I still limited to my 25 feet movement per turn?
Yes, you are, but you find that you are not limited by the physical terrain that appears around you. This is more like a construct of the mind.
Okay, so I can like hang out in midair right here, basically. Then.
Yep.
Okay.
Gravity
Alright.
is an illusion, man.
Okay. If you say so. Alright, that's probably
You
close
can
enough.
fly, you can fly, you can fly. Just hold that happy thought, Dane.
Okay, so Alpha asked me a question.
Yes.
Alright, well. So if I do like an Arcana check, would that be the extent of my whole turn?
No, that would just be one of your actions. You could still take your bonus action to do your. You can use it as a bonus. You could do an Arcana check as a bonus action and still have your regular standard action. How about that?
All right. So I will do an Arcana check. Centered on the wizard's the thing staff, and that was a nat 20.
Holy crap! You immediately get the sense that this is a divine symbol, much in the same way as you know when the feeling you got from, say, Bronze Hammer, or something from, say, the Great Link in the Forge. This is like a literal divine conduit.
Okay. All right. So I shout, it looks like it looks like a divine conduit to Alpha. The staff looks godly. And then can I still do an attack?
Sure. Yeah, take an attack action.
Okay. So now that I'm close enough, I can actually hit him, throw my axe at him and hit him. And I will use my birthday nat 20 for this one.
All right.
All right. And I will do the actual soul attack using the axe.
Awesome.
All right. So first I roll the 2d6 to determine my damage. Yes.
What do you do?
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
one
no.
is good. One is lower, right? Personal damage?
Well, so I only took 2 damage, but then I only roll what? 2.
No, that's if you roll 2d6, that's the maximum number of sets that you get to roll for your damage on the swing. So you still have to roll your 2d4 to determine your damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then roll 2d4, 5 damage.
Yeah. So you take 5 damage, and then you roll your what is that? You only get 2d12 on that one.
2d12 plus strength plus proficiency.
Yes.
That kind of sucks. Okay. Oops. You've got to be kidding me.
A total of 6 damage. All right.
Well, no,
Plus your strength and proficiency.
Yeah, so strength is 5, proficiency is 7, so that's another 12.
All right, so 18 total.
18 total, and then he also has to make a save.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay, so he takes 18 total, and that's it.
Yeah. Which he just kind of shrugs.
Wow.
That's all right. It's just a warm-up. It's the first time you've used it. It's like, you just got to warm it up. And he's in front of
even
you.
rolling digitally, that I still managed a pathetic roll. That's talent. I mean, you gotta admit that is talent.
That's amazing. All right. So he looks down. He's like, "Oh, dear Ray, look at that. Your friend healed you. Oh, excellent. Thank you over there, Castros. I will enjoy this even more."
What? He's ready. Why does he want to kill me so badly? What did I do?
Apparently something along the way.
Happened, she has nothing to do with me no more. She hasn't been my mentor for years.
Let's just say there were things that occurred along the way as he was watching that have caused problems. And he is unhappy.
Biased.
All right. Let's see. That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Well, let's just say the next one hits as well, because that's 28 to hit.
Jesus.
And
Yeah.
so he is going to wail on you with his thing there. So that is 15. Oh. How many hit points do you have?
29.
Oh.
That scares me.
Yeah. Um he he hits you for a bit more than that. Um I rolled 56 force damage.
God.
So
This is
yeah,
a so
you're just unconscious. You're not dead. You got to roll death saves. You're just unconscious.
Alrighty. How much in the negative am I at? 29. How much damage did you do to me?
56.
56. You're like yeah.
Negative 27.
Yeah. You're very down and hurt. So you go down and he looks around. He sees Dane coming, he sees Theseus coming, but he focuses on the hound specifically that is now turned into this giant dragon before him. And let me see if he can actually do this. Are the brass dragons, are they particularly intelligent? I don't remember.
Look this up. Ancient brass dragon. Intelligence +3.
well,
Plus three?
okay, but it doesn't matter because when you wild
No,
shape, your intelligence
shape
and
change,
wisdom
you
stays
take on
the same
all
as before.
attributes of the new creature.
Oh, okay, never mind.
All right, he is going to look up to him, ignore everyone else, and put all of his energy into attempting to cast a spell. And oh man, we'll see if this works. And that is a
I have +6 stealth.
what is your AC?
Trying to find it. Saving throws, actions. Why? Armor class 20.
Oh. Okay, cool. So I just barely get over that. And I need you to make a intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence check. 1d20 +3. That's a 12.
Yes! All right. You see the dragon suddenly disappear,
Great.
and you're not sure what happened.
Oh man.
This battle's going well. Totally helped.
I wish I could use the
From a different
legendaries.
big
Legendary
battle.
resistance. If the dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead.
Well, on its next turn, it can make an intelligence check
All right.
to come back. It's not dead. It's just momentarily displaced.
All right.
And it is
so
Alpha's
right now, the only creatures that are within 30 feet of this is just Ray, right? If Alpha
Yes.
moves into attack, can he throw Ray back, like the body, the unconscious corpse of Ray, away towards Castros? Like, yeah, okay.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, but
I mean, you're pretty far off.
It's within how long? How far is that?
I'm not sure. I'd have to measure it out.
It's within 80 feet.
It's- No, it's got to be. Yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was within 80 feet.
All right. Alpha's going to take a gamble with this then. So, knowing that the stick is magical, Alpha mumbles down, just says, "No true gods, only heathens and heretics." You see the bracers drop from his arms again as he dashes towards the big baddie and just grabs Ray's corpse to chuck towards Casros as he winds up a punch to centered on the staff itself, not the bad guy.
Okay. This will be interesting. Yeah.
All right.
Roll. Roll to hit first.
It's a 30-foot. It's a 30-foot radius
Yeah,
for
that's
explosions.
what I'm thinking.
Generally, I looked it up. So, as long as Ray gets clear of the blast radius from being thrown away, I think it should be fine.
We all die.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray lives another day.
Maybe. See what happens when
And-
the staff gets.
All right,
Hold on.
you hit the staff.
Exhaustion?
Go ahead. What?
Okay, we'll deal with the exhaustion afterwards. I can.
Yeah. No. That the
Good.
exhaustion kicks
Okay.
in after you're done everything. Let's get through one thing at a
Alright,
time. So do
then we
your thing.
Damage.
Yes. Roll for the
Okay.
damage you are dealing to
All
the staff,
power
please.
to the staff. So this is
Forward.
just the base roll. Hold on, I just need to type this in. Damn it. 60. Right. Oh, and no, it's 12d20, not 12d8. Yeah. Okay. That's not possible. All right, that's 116 damage. Then I guess critical.
Good freaking lord. Yeah. So that in this case is a doubling. All right. Hold on. I mean, angry math.
Angry man.
Okay. So, yes, you do this critical damage, and So, I'm going to hold this right here, because technically, a round is 6 seconds long, okay? And that is everyone doing their action at the exact same time. So, Alpha jumps across, hits this thing, does 232 damage to this staff, which blows up through the guy. While that is happening, I'm going to have everyone else finish out their turns, and then we're going to resolve this just to make sure
All
this
right.
works out correctly. Because otherwise, I don't know if I can keep track of everything. So, the big guy, he is basically unable to. We'll call him stunned more or less at the moment. Okay, so just bear with me on this because I want to see what happens with the other people.
Mhm. And
All right.
Okay.
yeah, we'll just leave.
I didn't
We'll
expect this,
leave
so I'm doing the best I
Alpha's,
can.
Status just kind of hanging in the limbo for now because, yeah.
That's why. I need to resolve all this, and then we'll get back and we'll try and make this all work. Okay, Ray, I need you to roll your death save.
I moved Ray to the side because Alpha threw her away.
Yeah, Ray
Do
still
I-
needs to. What?
I've never had to do a death save, so is there any like pluses or anything, or is it just
Nope.
All
Straight D20, and it's either higher, above, or below 10.
19?
You're fine. A nat 20 brings you to 1 hit point, but you are not dead, so you're good. You have 1 success, 3 saves, and you're totally good. All right, Casros. What are you gonna do, real quick? You just saw Alpha basically jump in front of you, punch the staff. Everything is like slow motion as some things are happening.
So has Ray landed by me yet?
This is midway. This is while Ray is like floating towards you.
Okay. So I can make an action essentially based around the fact that I've seen this staff get punched, and I have a
Yes,
bad feeling about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, there's obviously something terrible about to happen. You're witnessing it in real time.
Frick. What do I want to do? Let me see. One sec, actually. Um. Well, I
That would
have
be
an idea.
okay.
That idea is to conjure animals to kind of act as fey human shields and to send to everybody.
Meat shields.
Yeah.
We're
So
pelted
we
with
could
the
try
corpses
that.
of 1,000
One sec.
pigeons.
Let's see.
Ne- if I may make a suggestion, now might be a good time for you to focus what you can through your collar and into something that you can project towards him.
What, the big bad?
Yes.
Now it'd be good.
Channel life force through collar into claws, staff, or other item like Gamma from the X-Men.
Yeah, the only problem is I don't have as many, like, long range attacks that would not immediately destroy Alpha.
You have a sword.
But I'm not near
You
enough
have
to the big bad.
you're within 30 feet. You can throw it. You could charge and throw it and make an attack roll to hit.
Okay.
The goal is
Try.
don't resolve your turn within 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. It's not gonna go well either way. Question, does this place count as outside?
You technically are nowhere, but yes, I guess it would be.
We're in limbo.
Yes. Could I cast Call Lightning?
Sure, yeah, go for it. It's probably not going to go well, but
It'll be in an 8th level spell slot.
okay.
So, give me a minute. Okay. Just to make sure casting doesn't completely bomb, that's a 16 to cast.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Fire spells. Damage increase 1d10, 1d10. This starts off with 3d10. It's 8d10 lightning damage. Let me roll that. Not bad. That's 48 lightning damage.
Okay.
And yeah, it can make a dexterity save if it wants.
Let's see. 12.
Does not save, so takes all 48 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Theseus.
Theseus. I'm trying to think what he can actually do with these skills here because I'm trying to make sure I get the right. Theseus final. There he is. Hmm.
Can he cast heal at a distance?
He has like not a lot of healing. That's the problem.
I just didn't know if he could heal Ray.
Actually, yeah, hold on. Let me see here. potion. Does have heal available. Yes.
Yeah, he can just cast heal. And
Yeah,
that-
because
and
any
immediately
creature that
save
can
Ray.
be seen within range.
In fact, it would
Okay.
bring Ray. Yeah, perfect. He could just be like, Ray, you are healed, and you now have like
Yeah, it's automatic
What,
70
like 40
hit
hit
points
points?
back. Okay. There.
boom. There you
I
go.
keep forgetting I can actually use this to roll.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
I
assume.
think you'll be fine. So Ray adds 70 to your hit points.
Yay, she's up and moving.
So add 70 from negative 27.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And you're back in the fight.
All right, and then
Whoa.
the Hound, you can make an intelligence
All right.
check.
Hound intelligence. +3.
He needs to roll at least a 17.
What do I know? 3. It's a 6.
He fails. He does not reappear. All right. Dane, do as much damage as you can.
All right. Well, I will attempt the soul axe again. I can't believe I wasted my birthday nat 20 on.
It was pretty comical.
This is not the time for comedy. All right, here we go. Oh my! You gotta be kidding me!
What'd you do?
I rolled a 2.
On your 2d6s?
No, just a hit.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
What the? Well, you do have
Yeah, yeah, because he's
right
stunned.
now, right?
The guy's stunned.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the guy's stunned at the moment, so you have advantage right now.
Thank
God.
God. Jesus. Um. Okay, so that's. Let's see here. So that's 17. I can't remember melee. Just a hit. So I rolled a 14. The axe itself has a +3, so that's
Yeah.
17. Do I add
Plus your
anything else?
proficiency.
Plus my proficiency. Okay. Well, that's much better. That's a 24.
Yeah, so you hit.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Now we're in business. Okay. Here we go. Rolling the 2d6. That is 8.
Awesome. That's better.
That's much better. So then I got to roll
Your 8d4.
8d4.
21.
Damage to myself.
Yep. But you also get to roll your 8d12.
All right. I got to write down the 21 before I forget. So I'm down to 30.
Okay.
Roll 8 d12. Only 52. But that's, I mean,
Yeah.
that's
So
not great.
plus your strength.
Oh, okay. So 52 plus 5.
It's like another 11, right? On top of that.
Well, is it plus strength plus proficiency?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that's 63.
Awesome. 63. And he
And then
rolls.
And then he has to make a saving throw.
Yep. Which he fails.
So that's another 31 psychic damage.
Good lord.
Jesus.
Okay, so as we have now hit the end of the round, so here is what happens in all of that, because the reason I wanted to conclude this is because you guys all jump in at the same time. You've done a massive amount of damage to his physical form, but the breaking point was that breaking of the staff. So as the staff breaks and you guys all pummel him, Dane, your axe getting stuck in him, and you feel your life force getting sucked, but all of it just burrowing through his flesh and bone. You almost feel as one with your axe as it's grinding through. And Alpha, as you are there giving that blow, you feel your life force give out, and you just exhale as you fall to the ground. The last thing you see is the flash come from the middle of the staff, and a little, just like a spark of lightning, go up through him as he screams, and his hand explodes off of him, and he falls backwards. You didn't think you could fall here, but he begins to fall between the rocks, cascading downward, and then everything, for just a moment, goes black, and you guys all wake up, realizing your eyes blink, almost like you're waking up, and you realize that everyone is back where you were, back in the cave. But Alpha lies dead on the floor in front of you.
I rolled too high on exhaustion. I killed myself.
He hit 6 levels of exhaustion.
It was a good way to go.
Oh no!
Alpha,
I mean, yeah,
you
But
saved the world.
Gond would be proud.
I would be proud.
Yeah. So Theseus, of course, rushes over, and he goes to lay his hands on you. He's like, "My friend, I can save him." But as you look at Theseus's face, he's growing gaunt and getting thinner, and he's like melting away. His hound goes up and holds him for one last time as his body falls and all of the flesh just disappears and his bones turn to dust before you. The hound wobbles, tired. He curls up on the floor, and it's like he slowly turns to stone. You hear in the distance a almost screaming sound from out of nowhere, and above you the rock just opens for a moment, and you see this hideous little goblin creature slam down onto the ground next to Alpha's body, and he's just shaking it like the whole time.
Arg is back.
Oh god.
And then who let's see, who has the highest passive perception?
Let me see.
Ray has a 15.
Dane
Anyone
has a
higher
12.
than 50?
I should have a higher passive perception because it's wisdom based, but I don't think I've ever updated it since the beginning of our campaign.
Okay. Well, we'll say you're distracted anyway. You're
You're looking at Margaret and Jeremy.
No.
yeah, you're holding, you're saddened by Alpha, but Margaret is just like freaking out of what was that? What was that? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. And Ray, you look down and you see there's something happening to Alpha's body. It's like changing. It's moving, but it's not like him physically moving. It's like the form of his shape is altering. Those mechanical parts that you've become used to, that the painted on clothes are starting to look like flesh almost. It's bizarre. It's abnormal. And then all of a sudden his eyes open. Alex, you want to take over here?
Alpha?
That was unpleasant.
Alpha,
Please
is
do
that
not
you?
call me that. That is a disgrace. Ugh.
Excuse me, who are you
I
exactly,
believe
sir?
that this creature that I was forced to inhabit for so long told you repeatedly that he was a spirit form bound to that body. I tried to communicate as best I could, but you lot decided to ignore my statements. Like, oh,
what?
I don't know. I'm not really a human, and I am not just a construct. I am a spirit bound in the body.
So what
So
is your
what do you... Oh, go ahead.
Hmm?
What is your... you were asked by Dane, what
Hey.
is your name?
Give me a moment for these infernal machinations to clear my mind so that I may properly communicate. By the gods, do you people have no sympathy whatsoever? Oh,
What do you look like
that's
now?
a little bit more tricky. I'm trying to find a good picture of him.
Just describe, as Alpha gets up and his mechanical parts are gone, replaced by flesh, you now
essentially
describe yourself.
He's kind of humanoid looking, but almost more ethereal in nature. You people have vaguely heard tale of what these creatures are. I don't know. I guess do a... Oh, what kind of check would it be?
Hold on.
Nature check.
Yeah, do a nature check. That would work.
14.
You have heard vague tales of creatures that look something like this, that are human but not. And you're not 100% sure of what it is. Like, you can tell he's more than human, but not... You can't put your finger on it.
So, exploding
Oh,
babies.
yes. You see him just take that out of his pack and just throw it to the side. Be done with this horridness.
Wait, hey. I did put a lot of effort into maintaining that exploding baby lie. And you just throw it away
was
like
quite
that.
humorous. Unfortunately, I was forced to comply with that. Dreadful as it was.
Okay, I need explanation.
This,
Yes, what is
this I can clearly state. You see, I believe you met a creature of this realm known as Brawn, have you not? Yes,
That's
well
true.
that
Vaguely.
infernal,
A while ago.
infernal being decided to challenge me in battle, and, I am ashamed to admit this, he won. As part of that battle, he decided to transform me into this machination of disgusting creation and wipe my true identity to force me to be in this autonomous form. He called it an improvement. I call it blasphemy.
Organic blasphemy?
One could say that, yes.
From where? And at this point, Margaret actually thinks she might recognize what's going on, having recalled something from her religious past, and says, "Excuse me, sir, from where did you hail?"
Trying to find the right goddesses. I forgot the name. I had everything set up for this. I thought it would be next session.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you guys did too good.
What did we... agreed to this. Do you remember which goddess we talked about? See, that's the problem.
Oh, crap. Yeah, we were talking on the phone. That's right. Um, it's actually one that Castro should be able to make a religion check for.
Eh? Oh? Religion check! Damn it! That's only a 10.
Sylvanus.
What's the main
Oh,
druid god?
Sylvanus is the druid god.
Fine.
Yeah, Spawn.
No, it's
But
I think it was Shantaea.
It was not that one. That sounds correct.
Haven't heard. Like I said, I kind of tuned out those hippies whenever they talked about which deity they liked best.
I don't know. I mean, okay, so
Power
the new being,
Well,
I honestly just hadn't really thought of a good name for him. That's why I have to think about it. Says, I come from the halls of Shantaea, goddess of life and good fortune. You look like a practitioner of my goddess's lands and bounties.
Oh. Practitioner, sure, close enough.
Oh, not
I don't
you,
really give a
foul
crap
creature.
about your
I'm
god or
talking
her
to
hall.
this other human here.
Oh.
Margaret.
What other human?
Margaret.
Oh, Margaret. Oh, okay.
She just kind of blushes and steps back and holds Castros' hand.
Aw. Ha! She rejects you, she chooses me.
Quite fine.
Haha, how do you feel
She may
now?
bring you some peace in life. He's a bit grumpy.
You know what?
He just
You're
got
not wrong,
transformed
you're not
back
wrong.
from
I'll
a
take
cursed
that.
state. Give him a break.
Well, to be fair, everything I thought I knew about this being is completely different now, so I'm not having a great
Excellent.
time either, sir.
So, does this mean that you will no longer
By
try
the
to proselytize
gods,
for
If I
Gond?
had my way, I would destroy that foul being. However, my patron has a friendly rivalry with him. It was more the actions of one individual that I have a beef with. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Has that foul creature been slain? Excellent. I should not
Yes.
find joy in this, as I believe, our ranks believe in preserving life. However, sometimes to preserve life, bad life must be culled from the crops.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, he died as a hero, battling a much bigger evil. So, I don't think that your description
As
is
they
entirely
say in the
accurate.
faraway lands, potato, potato. Why, thank you. I have been practicing.
How
my
very
profanes.
profound of you. I would expect more from that.
And how much of Alpha was Alpha? Or how much of Alpha was you then, and how much was
Well, I
fabricated?
believe our devotion to our gods is universal throughout our beings.
You
No.
don't really have his wide-eyed innocence either. Unfortunate.
Indeed.
I liked messing with him. But he was a good friend.
Huh.
You, on the other hand,
Quite
bother me.
Charming coming from you, but I can understand your reticence. Change is not for everyone. After all, there are those who fight the changing of the seasons, yet it is still necessary for growth and renewal.
Alright, you pulled the druid crap on me. You're right.
At this point, you say, "Yeah, you're right," and Margaret goes, "Castros, can we go home?"
Yeah, Margaret, we can go home. Wherever home is, kind of scritched Jeremy on the head for the first time in what's felt like forever.
He kind of purrs and curls up to you.
Well,
And once again, Castros is whole.
I guess the day is saved. What do we do now?
Well, Ray,
Well,
I guess you go back to your forest.
Fair enough.
Of course, there's no taverns in the forest, so.
Also fair enough. But I have my ways.
All right. Well, actually, what I would like is if you guys could think about your characters, kind of short term, long term, and maybe we could start next week with discussing that, like what happens in this immediate aftermath. Kind of the epilogue to the story.
Alrighty.
Trying
Yep.
to see if I can find a
Okay,
good
sounds great.
picture, but dang it. Save.
So this is the end, huh?
Well,
Been a
so
long
far,
time coming.
you have stopped the boss, the old ones, the god that was supporting the boss. Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of damage done to the world, but I mean, you put an end to the big thing. Granted, the world's changed, but
I mean, to be fair, since we took care of the Vizier 1,000 years ago, then potentially that means that the old ones never got out in this present time.
good point. That's true.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, the reason that the guy was so pissed off at Ray
Yeah.
was because Ray was the one that, remember when you nat 20'd with your bow and you shot the spear and sent everyone back in time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that basically the boss was the lich that then was regenerating from the phylactery, which you shattered to send everyone back, and then you killed the guy that was going to become the boss, so therefore, you changed the future.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Huh. Hmm. There's how.
Yeah, I got to figure out what happens to Dane now.
So think about it, and let's do a couple of story times. We'll do a little story time for each person. We'll throw some rolls in to kind of see, how well that works out. Just leave a bit of it to chance, and yeah, let's tell a little bit of an epilogue, much like the hobbits running away to the Undying Lands, or seeing the Shire turned into a capitalist hellscape.
Right. They managed to turn it back.
But it was never the same. There's so much scarring.
Well, I don't know. They were able, because of Lady Gladriel's gifts, they were able to make most of it good, if I remember correctly.
Well, nonetheless, let's see what happens next time as we cap this off.
All right. Well, that was intense.
And right on time. Good job, everyone.
It's funny that we're doing character stories next episode, because I was actually thinking of writing like a full out Ray backstory, because we don't really get to talk about it too much in the campaign.
That would be awesome. I totally support that if you want to include that.
Yeah, she does have a backstory. I just need to write down a script, because she'd have to tell the story as herself.
Or if you want, you've got the equipment there, do a recording of it, and we can put it up as a supplemental, kind of like Alpha's notebook.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
Sweet.
How do I change
that I
my
look forward
name
to.
on here? Can no longer be Alpha or gamma ray? I must change my name. It doesn't say X alpha.
Whatever you are now.
Beta.
X Alpha. There you go.
Oh,
Beta Max.
a little
Because
bit
you're
like
even
that.
better.
Green. Piccolo, like from Dragon Ball Z.
This guy is the Alpha's soul, now reformed, is a little bit not quite so much that. Like, not so much. He's
not like
as
Piccolo?
fisty, as in punchy stuff.
Oh.
Huh. It's weird to think that. What? How long has this campaign
Year
been
and a
going on?
half?
This specific one. About a year.
Over a year. This is episode like 66, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, but the nice
Yes.
thing is this was pretty. It had a nice fluidity to it throughout. So
And Casters have to go full on evil, like I was prepared to do.
Mm-hmm.
well, there's a chance your companions would have killed you if you went full on evil.
You guys were pretty beat up, and I have these giant spells that probably would have killed you guys in one hit if I had used them. See, yeah, I have a lot of giant spells that I never got to use because we're always in such close proximity.
Yeah.
But once I don't have to care about not hitting anybody anymore, then I probably would have killed you very quickly.
Oh, all right.
I mean, hell, my biggest spell is a tsunami spell that I literally conjure a tsunami out of nowhere, and it does about 6 turns worth of big damage while pushing you away from me.
Don't you have to be near a water source for that, though?
Nope.
Huh?
A tsunami just appears out of nowhere.
Nah.
I would bet that probably would have been all I'd have to do. If it came down to it, which it didn't, but, you know, I was totally expecting it to. That was...
I'd have to do a very extensive rewrite for this guy in order to actually do something.
Well, you can come up with, why don't you think about it and come up with what his background was prior to being
Oh,
Alpha.
come on. We'll just call
not
this
Alpha.
guy, what would be a... No,
Douchey
he'll
McDoucher.
be the tender, or the watcher.
Beta.
Oh, the warden.
There
we
you
go.
go.
He's
The
known as
Watcher. I like
warden.
that.
Yeah, warden of the glade.
Okay.
I like that. Warden. Yeah, so you can come up with a backstory for him prior to the battle with Braun that explains, why he...
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
kind of brainstormed
How he got
that
there,
out, but
basically.
we didn't have anything like really super set. So yeah.
No, because I want him to make him your own.
All right, so there
I
we
want
go.
you to,
We have named
come
him.
up with that.
His name is Warden.
Perfect.
Fun to end the episode on a bunch of big twists like that.
Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I was reading a bunch of spells and I had this idea. It's just like, oh my god, if you use the shape change where it takes on all aspects of something, and then in memory wipe, you could just like turn some creature into some other creature, and it's just stuck that way until it dies,
Basically.
and it wouldn't get
yeah.
its memory back until it died.
Ron and his shortcuts. Couldn't do it himself.
Yeah.
See, that's who the
Oh no. Does that mean
Basically,
that Braun
yes.
is the Elon Musk of Gond?
his full name is Bronlin
Oh
Husk.
god. What have we done?
Oh.
No. Oh. Damn you, me! This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.